Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm going to be reacting to Rascal Does Not Dream of Santa Claus. Last episode of the season, episode 13. But I do know that it's already been confirmed that we are getting a movie for the next and I think final arc of the series. So that's cool. I was really hoping that we would get a confirmation that it is happening. So yeah, cool. So yeah, I'm really interested in seeing how this arc is going to end. I don't really have really new thoughts about what happened last episode. I think I explained it fairly well with how Sakuta trying to make Fukuyama remember and acknowledge Nene's existence and failing did a really big number on her in regards to, what happens to her next in the last scene of the episode, where she's completely forgotten who she used to be, and now the idea of, the identity of freaking Kirishima Toko is just everything that she is now. Because there's nothing left for Nene. And, we don't know if it was conscious or subconscious that it happened, but I think that, we still got the same result. So, yeah, seeing Fukuyama not being able to see her, in this last attempt really was the last push for her to give up on going back and being who she used to be. Also, yeah, we got the, I don't know if a reveal, not quite, but just, more of how her adolescent syndrome works. That even people who make covers of her songs just completely do not get, they get completely erased. No one can see the video or hear them. And I'm guessing that the people who also did the cover just completely forget they did it. So yeah, that's trippy. Oh, and then yeah, the whole thing about like if you didn't have a dream, then it's possible it's because you don't have a future and you might be dead. So surely that's not gonna be the case, but we'll see how that ties into the climax of the arc. Okay, so let's get into the last episode. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. But how... What else can he do for him to remember? Oh. Oh. Hey. Oh yeah, Nene's house was full of things that appear in Toko's videos. Cool. I'm glad that Akagi is getting involved. I just, I just want to see more of her. Mm-hmm. Gotta say, this song will never be as iconic as the first opening. This one really grew on me. I also like all the nods to what happens in all the arcs in this season in the opening. I didn't check what day of December this was. Mm-hmm. What? He he knows who she is. Just like that? It was. It had to be a physical reminder. And this was stronger than the scarf. Mm. Oh, not a singer? Oh, okay. So, okay. Um, there was some good insight on Akagi. No. Right. February 4th? Clearly, I was still stuck on the arc before this one. Just ignore it. When I said, I wonder what day it is of December. Oh, okay. So it seems like the climax is gonna be here. Trying to stop her from causing the incident with Mai. Oh, there she is. Oh, she stopped. Just barely. She's gonna be like, Sakuta, who is this? Or rather, Asagawa-kun. Now the rules have flipped. Where do you need to go? Okay, I like that. But I don't think it's gonna happen right now. Was she faking it? Not remembering? Oh. This is really good for her. Yeah. Akagi? Damn, that phrasing. I'll just put up with him. Mm. Oh, good. Damn, what? So there's other people who just like Nene believe they are Kirishima Toko. Oh, wow. 100? That's a lot. And they're all invisible. No, I see. I thought it was gonna be intentional. Damn. I think he might have a concussion at the very least. Oh god, that's a lot of freaking blood. Oh god, he's gonna hit his head again. Oh, okay, good. Oh! Wait, the Santas weren't even aware they were dressed as Santa? Oh? Kunimi? Oh, right, I forgot what his job was. That little hair at the top of his head. Really? I don't know if I believe Sakuta when he says, yeah, they said it was all fine. A lot of people, of the people he's helped. True. Mm. Huh. Oh, Suki. Yeah, it goes to show how many people care about him. He's helped them, so they want to see he's okay. Oh. Good question. Mm. What is the only thing we know about her? Hmm? Oh, it's the Randosero girl. Okay. Preview, but obviously we got no episode, so actually I didn't even recognize who said that last line there. The usual, "You're such a rascal." Hmm. And I was expecting, well, semi-expecting Mito to have an arc at some point, but it didn't happen, so I guess she's just staying a minor character. I mean, she just helps, right? But there hasn't been one where we're like fully focused on her problems. But yeah, okay. Um, it honestly wasn't as cathartic as I thought it was going to be. Especially considering how Nene was basically just, an agent in the shadows for most of the season. And he's like, oh, okay. Uh, yeah, maybe there is a. I'm also. It wasn't just like her being like, yeah, okay, I guess I'll take Fukuyama for now. Takumi. But also, Fukuyama remembering Nene also felt a little rushed. I don't. Maybe it was like an adaptation issue, but it just felt like it happened, either the. I mean, it's because I could say because the award is like really crucial to who Nene used to be. And while the scarf is significant to the relationship, I think the trophy is much more in line with why she stopped being confident and loving who Nene Iwamisawa is. Because, you know, all of a sudden, it just became meaningless. Since no one really, other than Fukuyama, cared about her. Now that someone prettier and more popular came around. So I'm guessing it's the, you know, the significance in regards to Nene herself, why the award worked, but not talking about the scarf. I don't know. But yeah, it was a little underwhelming, I'm not going to lie. And still though, the Himeji arc is still my least favorite arc. So, if I had to rank them, like all the arcs from the season, it would be Akari's easily 1, then Usuki's 2nd, then Himeji, and then no. After Usuki is Nene, and lastly is Himeji. Hopefully I'm not forgetting one arc. But yeah, I keep saying that, but I'm not good with transitioning from one part of discussion to another. Oh yeah, Akage talking about herself and saying that, you know, how it started for her in regards to not being able to find herself or losing sight of herself. It was way back in kindergarten, which was what started to motivate her to be basically, you know, a student, you know, the student who never does anything bad and always tries to make everyone else behave similarly. But I mean, you know, by the time she reached middle school, she realized, you know, am I really doing this for me? Or do I want to do it just because other people praised me for it in the past? Is that really the way to go about things? And I'm guessing that part of that was also like not go against the grain and just go with other people say in regards to the Sakuta case with Kaede. And I also like that Sakuta told her about Shoko telling him and comforting him and giving him advice. Not explicitly, but he did allude to it. And I guess from this, it was kind of, maybe not foreshadowing, but basically saying, like, I think Nene, her remembering might not be because of the adolescent syndrome. She's doing it consciously. She does remember, but it's so much easier to just pretend she doesn't. Because there's nothing for Iwamisawa Nene. And yeah, that whole speech that Fukuyama gives her, I liked it. It was good, but considering what the way that Nene reacted, it's that she didn't believe him, basically. Or if she did at any point, she was like, but why? So she definitely had a case of self-hatred, and she just can't accept going back to that life where she feels like no one appreciated her. Let me go to her, like, here. I came to Tokyo totally confident, but I didn't get any new jobs at all. I was a model, only a name, doing nothing more than belonging to an agency. I thought I could do it. I thought I could become someone. And the expression she does as she's like really letting out those frustrated feelings are, yeah, really good. It really does feel like we get a nice taste of what Iwamisawa Nene actually is like. But yeah, I thought I could become someone really is telling about how much Nene, puts her self-value on the way that other people see her. She can only become someone if other people perceive her as such. Which, like, that's not, like, unique or anything, but, or like, that's understandable. But considering she has Fukuyama, you would think that she could at the very least take some solace in that. But yeah, she obviously wanted it for a lot more people. So I'm hoping eventually that she'll realize that she doesn't need all that. Like Sakuta said, I think in like way back in like Koga's arc, he was like, even if the rest of the world didn't care about me and was against me, if I had that one person who would still stay by my side, I'd be satisfied. But clearly, Nene does not see it that way. Yeah, it can be selfish or greedy, but it's not like she's, completely, she's not basically like Himeji, where I don't understand it, at least a little bit, where she's coming from. Even then, I want to believe that I'm blessed more than other people. No matter how pathetic, I want to believe that I'm someone. Like, I feel like, a lot of people have felt like this at least once in their life. So once you get into that mindset and you let it just, simmer and fester, it's really hard to get out of it. So in that regard, I do like how realistic it is. How Nene is just not cured or, super happy the moment that Takumi starts listing of things that he likes about her and all these fond memories from them. Because it comes to a point where it doesn't feel enough. I do like how Sakuta basically tries to, paint a picture of looking at the glass half full. If you have at least someone who treasures you the way that you are, you wouldn't call someone like that a loser. And, from a certain point of view, it could almost seem like Sakuta is basically saying, but you do have all these things, so why aren't you happy? Stop being depressed. But I think this is just Sakuta's, rough love kind of way of basically saying, if you don't stop wallowing in your own misery, you'll never be able to really be happy about anything. So at least try to find some comfort in what you do have, and then go from there. Not fully sure, like, when she starts laughing, is like, and then Fukuyama's like, being told by Asagawa it is a bit annoying. Like, why? Like, he has all these people who care about him, and this wonderful girlfriend because he put in the effort, and he's not, when it really counts, he's not afraid to show how much he actually cares about the people who need his help. But I don't know. Maybe I'm missing a joke there. Other than, Asagawa has this beautiful and popular girlfriend. What would he know about not feeling loved? Like, I hope it's not that. Sakuta once again gets injured saving someone else, specifically Mai. But hey, at the very least, it wasn't a lethal injury. And I'm still calling BS on Sakuta being like, no, I'm fine. The doctor said it wasn't that bad. Which, is, I don't know much about medicine, but I don't think that would be the case. At the very least, I think he would need stitches and just, take it very easy. But it seems like we had a nice, chill resolution to all this. With everyone basically just, checking up on Sakuta. And Mai, once again, being worried and scolding Sakuta for putting himself in danger. But it seems like we're gonna see little Mai again, and in a very significant way. She's been there since the Backpack Girl movie, so maybe we're gonna delve more into that. But yeah, I'm still thinking about Nene being like, I guess I'll put up with Takumi. Like, yeah. That's so not what you want to hear when you confess. But hey, maybe that is a step in the right direction for her. That she was willing to accept him, even if it's like half-heartedly. You gotta take what you can get, I guess. The fact that she is willing to try and, you know, see how serious he is about all this, and if his feelings do something for her and make her feel more valued. But yeah, I'm hoping we get a update on Nene in the last movie. That would be nice. The more I talked about it, I feel like the big scene between Nene, Takumi, and Sakuta feels less underwhelming. So I'm liking it more. But yeah, okay, I think this is gonna be it. So if you have something to say, leave it in the comments below. And subscribe and all that. Hopefully I'll be able to react to the movie. So until then, see ya.